You're live. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes. Well,
How are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm here watching your program.
I guess you heard the program. What was said earlier.
Yes, I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just start with the three counselors.
Yes.
As it was your lad. Yes, it is all but manufactured sham. Don't pay that any mind. The so-called Integrity Commission, Ronnie Florence, Kevin Stevenson, they are on to something. Don't look at what you see they are doing there.
Oh, it's a sham.
It is a sham, manufactured sham. They did it already. I said to you, I remember when they were carry on, did they have carry on all them something towards the Prime Minister? When it look bad, then take time so then charge Michael Philip for the same thing where they said then charge the councillors them for undoing.
Yeah. But Michael paid a fine. About a $250,000 fine.
So said doing, so with doing Baz. But if you notice what they said they charge for, late fee or whatever, nothing of this sort. When you look at it.
One council failed to file for about 4 or 5 years. I think 2019. So 2019.
Why they just pick it up?
No, because they said they give him time to either pay the fine or make some submission and the council fail.
3 years. Look here, all that the integrity. Let me tell you something. Whatever you see they are going on there now is to smooth the public. We have trust. We not trust in them. There's no way Kevin Stevenson and Ronnie Florence can be in that office. It was 4 of them in a 40 hard way. Ronnie Florence, Kevin Stevenson, because I think the Ronnie Florence was second in command to the IC investigator. So he was there because he just went there. So they were there, Panton and Greg Christie. They are up to no good. Nothing from them must be taken seriously.
Wow.
I've never seen such. They are such a vindictive set. When we sit down and look and see what those people do to the Prime Minister and get up at a man of integrity, they have no integrity. I sit here and listen to I think it was the Solicitor General. I think they were having this IC something. And they sure me hear the woman say, there's somebody something over there, they step out of line.
Wow.
They were like just roguing vessel. Just do what they are paid to do from the risers. Because as far as we see, I think it is best if those in the Integrity Commission, cesspool members like the Granny Florence or whatever, pick a side and stick to it. You want to work for Golden, stay with Golden hour, but you cannot take taxpayers' money and messing people's character. That's not nice.
Oh, I see your point.
You get up now and you get up and you say the Prime Minister, and it goes right back to the Prime Minister. You tried. I remember, when the Prime Minister was away, I think in some state abroad, representing the country. That's when Greg Christie get up and start tweet over the whole place. Start tweet down the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister charge. But I got charged for this and that.
Charged for failure to file.
That was the time when them say about some. I don't remember. Deep down, they know that the IC in prosecutor did recommend that the Prime Minister no charge. Wow. And all of that. After they dirty up the man and they think they are only hurting the Prime Minister. You're hurting the country.
It's about playing politics.
You understand? Politics. And as far as we see, they sit on one part. Their part with the risers, Mark Golden-led risers, is to see how best they can influence the election.
Wow.
That is Kevin Stevenson and Ronnie Florence's main agenda, coupled by Greg Christie and Panton, with them part of them do already. So then slip in Ronnie Florence, run out Kamika Prince, slip in Ronnie Florence with the pen, because remember now, as long as them take the pen and dirty up your name, say you charge. When you don't fight in a court and then find nothing, you're clear. The damage already done.
Draw through the mud.
The damage already done. And that's the only main agenda Ronnie Lawrence is on. The dirty up people name and character within pen.
Wow. All right. Yeah.
The integrity. Yes. The integrity commission them collect much $1 billion a year. To what? I think they need to the whole body where they have in there, 5, 6 of them. You don't need more than 2 or 3 of them. Make them come out of the place, go look up though.
All right. You also heard of some PNP people. One in particular in Paul saying Mark Golden really Philip flee the country. And that's coming from PNP.
I am not surprised.
It's coming from PNP, not JLP, no, from PNP, no.
No, but I said it already and I say it again. I said my husband is a PNP activist. It's just for security reason why I now come out here and even call his name. My husband is a PNP activist and my husband is in agony. Because the man saying him just cannot get it. Him say the party now running and him say especially since of late. I don't know. Him say he don't know what really happened, but it's like everybody just turn idiot and then just everybody just do their own thing and then just do pure rubbish. Mark Golden left him way, my husband come and show me Mark Golden left him way gone over East Rural. Go and tell the caretaker candidate over there, the MP caretaker candidate over there, say, are you ready for the PNP? Are you ready for Marky J? Are you ready? And I'm tell the man, say, he want him to walk beside him, heading into Garden Town.
In God knows.
Right? He's supposed to say God knows, you know.
He said Garden Town.
He said Garden Town. Right? And my husband bullying it. I don't even, it come like I say, it take a toll on him because Mrs. in take time I get slim and in an yam.
God have mercy.
So he must have fret over where really him say a one.
Well,
right?
Him convinced that the PNP cannot win. Him convinced them can't have the election.
He know exact say look here. Him know exact say Mark Golden is like dead weight. Him cannot like say I go see the what you call the seats, you know, the battleground seats and say, look here, me have a prime minister, me have a leader where me can hang on and go in. No. They are carrying him. Because every time he open his mouth, the JLP them get something to send out on TikTok. One puppy show then take him as. He left gone out. My husband said he left go over in a Olaba the other day. The man said when he look, he never knows the Mark Golden that really weird the riser shirt over there.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked, you know. About him rising.
The man say when they hear people talk, say, the risers take over the party. In things say, Mark Golden advisors and handlers would have known better than that to keep away the risers material. He wear the risers shirt, go over there and tell the people about. Now listen to the JLP because the JLP want make them look lower than who
and that is a disrespect. That's a disrespect, you know. That's say the people them low.
Yes. And now listen because the JLP want make them lower than who them be. So
they are low. You say the people they are low. And JLP want to carry you lower. So they said they are low.
And guess what happened now? The JLP take it and they have it as me say sometimes I see something them. My husband just cannot take it. Right? And again, yesterday with the mayor, again, me sit down and listen to the mayor, Swaby. Where Swaby go again and I give, and I'm wondering if Swaby never look on the script and then give properly. When he said the Jamaican people deserve less. Come on now.
Sorry about that. Who write the script?
I don't know who write it, but Mr. Swaby should have known better. How can you go and leave times when we look at them, they are run the social media, them. The Jamaican people deserve less, man. And you never remember, say, one of the time Pusha did say they do less with more money.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you come back out there again, following in Mark Golden footsteps.
That is a big mistake by Pusha.
No, that's mercy. We see with Pusha, you know. Everybody see with Pusha. We see with Pusha. But when me hear Mr. Swaby said, the Jamaican people deserve less. Mr. Swaby had gone, he really licking head, and he really looked like he met Mark Golden. I take him to the minute either, because it was about 2 days before Mark Golden said, the JLP will make the people them less than who them be. And you come back now, come tell we again, say,
yeah, the people
we deserve less.
Deserve less.
Jesus Christ, no, sir. It can't get worse.
I remember some years, as I said earlier, some years ago, Bruce Gordon said that time called like termite eat out PNP brain. But it proved to be like it's true now. And maybe this PNP people them they call now, they have political dementia.
They are not PNP. Me say when I sit down and I look this morning, I was listening Nationwide, because sometimes when I'm not busy, me read, and when me hear when them draw, and when me hear Peter Phillips, hell bent, say the same Pamela Monroe cannot be in that office. Hell bent, and the Gleaner come out with it I think it was 2019.
2019, and
2019.
And it was supported by then Mark Golden, who was the PNP spokesperson and finance. And also Jill Robinson, who was the PNP General Secretary then in 2019. They supported the move by Dr. Peter Phillips. And now
Donna Scott Martley was, I think she was the Justice Minister or
spokesperson.
Opposite spokesperson. And she did help Ben to say, it cannot happen.
And
there was no Daniel Archer. There was no Trevor Monroe. There was no Jeanette Calder, and there was no Carol. What you say she name again?
Carol Narcisse.
And there was no Carol Narcisse, and there was no front page about tyranny or something. Everybody did just all right, and it was smooth sailing. The Gleaner, and I don't know how far the Gleaner will go, because the Gleaner just exposed themselves and then just show their hand.
And now,
so they are in
Warmington made the same call, and now them opposed the thing them supported in 2019.
What I noticed with these manufactured civil society angels, if it's a JLP, do or say anything, they are cursed, and the sky is falling, and the country is in turmoil. But if it's the PNP say it, not a problem. Before they say a word, then quiet like a lamb, you don't hear no sound. Until this day, I'm waiting on the Gleaner and the society to just say something, and the embattled mayor, Kingston mayor, and what they hear about going on in the KSMAC. I think they're waiting on the police to either make a statement or make an arrest. Are many arrests? No, I sit there and see and just hear the same thing like what you hear all about. And it was on the media front page.
Yeah, but
it
all
was
they
on
say,
the Gleaner front page,
yes.
And civil society would have a bit of trouble.
No, I don't think it reached so far that the police that Lawrence Orr turn over the file to Mocha.
Yes.
And Mocha now probably now do some investigation. The next thing you're gonna hear now is some announcement of some arrests, or they made some arrests. That next you're gonna hear.
Alright, but the fact of the matter
maybe you hear some people take in for questioning. You might hear that later on.
Yes, man, but the Gleaner here say Mocha, the phone had into Mocha, so that cannot be lied. That have to be true. So why you don't find it interesting to say, all right then, you are going to comment on it then?
No. It's for the moment before Hanover and Mocha investigating. I think they are waiting on some new development.
No, but if it was anybody, if it was the JLP, they would not wait on any new development.
They will start speculate and start write and start the things already.
Man, they would have put it out. They would have put it out there and said, "This is what happened." Because remember, you can't say like Mocha have the phone.
Well, I think maybe some I know maybe some Mocha maybe some arrest might be. I mean, some people take me for questioning, and they might either be arrested, or go them lawyer, or them walk or something. But more likely, I hear some high profile persons take me for questioning. That next you hear.
The way how Gleaner bias, the way how them bias and one-sided. Anything at all when you look, if they hear that JLP, any member of the JLP fly past, it's on front page.
Mm-hmm.
But the PNP could have ripped the country and catch you on fire. I did not even hear Gleaner did report on the bleaching cream and then go find the MP caretaker Steve McGregor's office.
No, Central Kingston office.
Central Kingston. If it's not nationwide, you don't hear those type, nothing at all come from the PNP if I'm not nationwide. Only nationwide carry.
And then brand them labor right station.
Yes, because as what I noticed with the Gleaner, anyhow you can cuddle up the PNP. The Gleaner and civil society in you. You must cuddle them. I don't care what you see them do, I don't care what you see Mark Golding do or say. Just cuddle them and just put on your glasses and go on like you not see. Because if you want stuff, you're labeled as a labor, right? And and guess what? You have been scarred by them and scarred by them. That's what I noticed. And that's why the real PNP. Now look on them.
Well, I know you're a friend, you're on the fence, undecided, and you and your person who you link with, and they're on the same like you. When they see these things by Mark Golding saying, and people are proving him to be not someone who's talking the truth and pure innuendos and half truth and lies, what the reaction by persons in your crew who are on the fence as well, who saw them might boy? What the reaction to them on the ground towards Mark Golding?
It drive them more closer towards JLP. They laugh and say then that this when things PNP reach us up.
That's your body saying the same thing.
PNP reach us up. Let me tell you something. Most platform that Mark Golding go and remember me tell you something. Apart from who you see running, a lot of people laugh after Mark Golding and laughing stock from platform. Because you can't sit and listen to Mark Golding as him enter a platform is Andrew Horne. It come like Mark Golding eat, sleep, drink the Prime Minister name.
If we talk one thing for 2 years, statute of question can't be certified.
Yes.
I tell every day, I talk the one thing for 2 years. 2 years now, like, one thing for 2 years.
It could be like the Prime Minister is Mark Golding plan for the country.
Mm-hmm. And the old PNP poll said that the people that want to see a plan. And I know them can't present a plan to the people.
But if I tell you this, I remember I tell you here, then this is fixing up something there now. So you're going from now to the husband said from now to ending of June.
A poll?
The same poll that you see that you hear. We're talking about the time come poll.
The time come poll.
Yes, the time come poll. If you notice, the time come poll result not come now right around yet.
Yeah.
So the time come poll result is cooking up now. So what they're doing now is all right. You do a protest there and a protest there and whatever. So we go out and make the noise and see how much. During the night when the night I make them a take poll same time.
So hopefully it can have an impact on the figures.
Yes.
That's the hope.
Exact. Yes.
But that is no, but I tell you something with PNP people don't understand. Over the years, the PNP always the internal poll, it don't work for them. I remember in 2007.
Yes.
When Portia was in auto race at a beach called Laughing Waters. And at that time, Push was leading Dan Anderson by no, before that. She was leading Dan Anderson by a wide margin. No, sorry. She was leading Bruce Golding by a wide margin. And I said to her that, Mama P, the poll show that you already didn't know. Why don't call it? She said, no. Her internal source tell her that she call it now or later. She's safe.
Alright.
You know what I know? And she waited until the poll show said it neck and neck. And Bruce beat her by 1 seat. And next thing again, when Damon Crawford did contest the election in Portland against Anne-Marie Vaz, the PNP internal polls show say Damon Crawford cannot lose.
I remember.
But the national poll put him behind. So the PNP have a history of being misled by the whole internal poll.
No, but I am going to tell you something, which a lot of people don't know. You see, the polls that market research go out and do, it is PNP paid poll.
It's a PNP commission poll, yeah.
Commission poll.
So paid not put the questions to suit them.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, because they want to look good in the public eye.
Yes. But you see, when it comes, all right, you see, if it's a situation that the Prime Minister would have called the election now, Dan Anderson would have sought to give the country, because listen me, he's very much afraid of his reputation, and Dan Anderson's reputation has come under a lot of attack these days because people have started to find out, and plus the internal poll with all Zolika, Jess, and a lot of, even in Hanover and all both, where they use Dan Anderson to push the people them out. Where with some type 2 error poll, so people start to sort of question Dan Anderson. But when it comes down near to any election, like if the election call and whatever, and Dan go in the field, then could have ball blood. What Dan Anderson will do for them is send them neck and neck. When he see the other party, they beat them. But when it comes down to ending like to the near election, get him to these wide lies again. Him sort of fence up himself. So if him say neck and neck are 4 or so points and they ask boss, you can't look and say, remember, he did say neck and neck, so on the day any game can play. But now with them wide, because what they are trying to do now is try to boost themselves. Because remember now, PNP has nothing to campaign on. Nothing at all.
Well, PNP, let me tell you. The PNP risers normally internal poll don't give them false hope.
Yes.
Over the years,
they build.
Give them false hope.
Yes. But they did it for themselves, and the reason they did it for themselves is to comfort the supporters.
Right. Is it called a comforting lie?
I can tell you that. Say those are so comfort support. You know what I'm saying? They did a poll in Westmoreland, Central Westmoreland, and they still were in Dewey involved. It's behind George Drive. They see it,
Right.
And my husband, one of them said to me, they just not feeling the ground because they go out, because they talk to each other. Then go out and the ground, the people they just not get no good feedback for doing fast.
Well,
so they hear all of that.
Yeah, but the common sense.
Say, look here, Vaz leading.
No, but but that is if even comforting lie.
Yes.
The common talk on the ground is, as may you know, the real PNP not in support of Rise United. That's the common thing on the ground.
Yes.
And the PNP divided right in two.
And that is the problem that the husband have with them, because for them to dry eye lie, bare face lie.
The issue now,
because it's too serious. I ask you not to go.
The election now, it's like it's not PNP against GLP, it's GLP against risers.
JLP against risers.
That is coming down to, because you have a protest, I have one of your risers get your risers shirt as the party leader.
Yes. That's it. People pick it up. And again,
I was shocked when I saw it. The man have on the Rise United shirt. He have on the orange PNP shirt. Have on the Rise shirt. Have on the Rise shirt. Him have on.
There's jitters in the party right now, and when I say jitters, I mean like with the, the seniors. They are worried. They are frustrated. They are worried. They are wondering what next, because every time Mark Golden open his mouth, they have to cover for them ears and mouth, because it is pure nonsense Mark Golden spewing.
And pure lie.
Pure lie and pure nonsense. And them start to worry now, and I wonder. Every time when him go on with them, I wonder what next.
I think Politics 411 did have research on his father, and proved that his father was not in charge of the poll as Mark Golden claimed.
No, but look here, who want to believe Mark Golden believe? When the father come to Jamaica, the factory polo come and the polo never there.
The father never tried the polo, is a man named Dr. Figaro was in charge of the polo, appointed by Madam Rosalyn, so Minister of Health at that time.
I get up say him.
And Mark Golden say his father is Rosalyn, appointed Dr. Figaro and a group of doctors to the polo at that time was the Mark Golden father. And he keep on telling this lie over and over and over and over.
I have some PNP friends, and they say when they see Mark Golden, I like winning them. Are you ready for the lecture? And I go and I pure laugh, they laugh and say, look, him is as drunk as bat. Him is as drunk as bat. Some of them say before them vote, they don't vote on at all, because them could have ever tell them I go vote with them Mark Golden as Prime Minister. They don't see it.
Yeah, because it come now and say PNP say him not ready.
No.
Not Labour. PNP say no. PNP say him not ready yet. PNP say him not ready yet.
So they will sit and wait until real PNP come back. I love to laugh of a Mark Golden, because more or less, you don't hear nothing with sense. Him just lie and just a chat pure lie, pure garbage and lies. You expect to have a leader would have go on a political platform. I would have tell you something about the plans that he have for the country if in case he should. Some inspiring.
Him no have no plan. They have no plan. All they want to do, they want to go to God house by default. They want to go to God house by default. It's like a football team play a match, and hope the next team don't turn up and you get the point.
Score one goal, yes. The fact of the matter is that you don't say nothing with Mark Golden where you just say, where we make you say.
Them don't have no plan. All they want to do, hope say, Internal Commission find anyone is guilty, force him out, and then go in the office. They want to go by default.
Yes, and we don't have no plan. We don't sit down and look at who we have around him, say them a team. Then you wonder, when you sit down and you look on the team, they remind me of West Indies' worst days. Whereas then going there out for ducks and out for one. Oh no, me say I ask you the question already, and I think we need to ask you again. Line up a cabinet. Come, let's go. Because it would be the head. It would be the head. Mark Golden.
Mark Golden Prime Minister.
He man a Prime Minister material, so it is an X.
Deputy Prime Minister. Deputy Prime Minister.
Deputy Prime Minister. Peter Bunting.
Peter Bunting. No, Bunting. Minister of Finance. Bunting and Minister of Finance.
Peter Bunting, I tell you. Yes. God Almighty, man. I don't know where they would have gone.
Minister of Health is Dr.
Mix up dogs.
When
them PNP member them prize them.
Right. Damon Crawford, Minister of Education.
Lord gosh, you could have never seen Damon as a Minister of Education.
Angela Brownberg, Minister of Foreign Affairs.
Lord God Almighty, I don't know. We're looking at Angela Brownberg. Angela Brownberg needs to, with due respect, I think the salary increases. Angela Brownberg can take it. I'm so well she can, because she not all enough. She not all outside the race where she can put herself together. I've never seen a minister of foreign affairs look so. It reminds me of AJ Nicholson with the same type of teeth them and just look off.
Wow.
Angela Brownberg reminds me of AJ Nicholson.
Philip Palwell, Minister of Energy.
No, him a youthful exuberance. Him cannot change. Him just can't change none at all.
And Dr. Dayton Campbell, Minister of Agriculture.
Lord, well, what is this? Him go down, they go put a little thing on it and a little tax on it and come down. Look here.
That would be the likely PNP carrot if they win the election.
Well, trust me, it would be a dark day to Jamaica. Very dark day, because those are like when you're playing kiddies cricket. Those are like when you know they would remind me of. It just to me.
And I think Tina returned the joy sector post Robinson.
Well, maybe the other tell him to go on back there because he now get the Minister of Finance, so the other tell him to go back and take it.
Yeah.
But he would go back there. You that hear the joke. You hear the joke.
That post.
But remember me tell you, my man is definitely Deputy PM in waiting and Finance Minister. He must travel with Master Mark. They must travel around, and when Master Mark is not here, he's the PM.
Mm-hmm.
That is the plan, yes. So Julian, just only they put the best outside, but he know exactly, they know it because they are one PNP and they must squeeze out everyone. No food, no defi, no one PNP in them, no ministerial position, no defi them.
Only for the risers.
And the risers, man, it's all about the risers.
Wow. I don't know which comrade don't realize about PNP in trouble because of the division with the PNP and the
realize.
Maybe they will admit after the election.
As I tell you, so they said they're not saying anything. They don't want it to be said. They are the one that let Mark Gold get him backside boss.
Oh.
So they might watch him and they might watch him because guess what? Members of the risers are some dangerous people. They will name them live, you know.
Yeah.
They will name them live. I tell you that. So they have to be tread very careful. You know, see when Mark Golding becomes opposition leader, what he did. In the more than Scott Mackley and pushing Peter Bunting, he not only bring Peter Bunting in the Senate, in the more than Scott Mackley take away the position from Dana Scott Mackley and give it to Bunting.
Wow.
Because Dana Scott Mackley did support Lisa Hanna.
Mm-hmm.
Remember saying Parliament, Nita Garvey, when he just come in, and Nita Garvey was sitting behind him. He will move Nita Garvey, saying no one Nita Garvey sit down behind him. Wow. My husband tell me all those things.
Wow.
So for you never support him, and nothing with you, he push you out. Yes.
Well, next thing I said something online. I don't think it relevant with Mark Golding of 68 bank account, and I'm saying that it don't make any sense. You count a lie with lie. It don't make no sense. It don't make any sense because all of a sudden, count about Mark Golding have 68 bank account, which some local manufacture document people are circulate online. So that's not really proof.
So,
like a document when in Photoshop.
But they can't need to come out and say it's a lie.
But I know, honestly, I don't buy that. I don't buy it because I don't see no proof. All I see is a document in Photoshop.
Yeah, but here this is a joke, you know. Let them feel how hot it be. When you cannot take blood, don't give blood. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stone.
But I'm saying, I'm saying it don't make any sense. You count a lie with a manufactured lie. Count a lie with truth.
But if you notice who doing it, you don't see a member of the JLP with it out there.
No, but people just create a little mischief. Say Mark Gold have 60 at the bank account and to me it don't make any sense.
But when you see blogger get up in their war zone, you have to allow them make them turn out in their war zone. Make them and them war that out.
Yeah, when I entertain something we know says not true.
No, I don't really I don't know nothing about I don't know nothing about it. I don't know how they come by, them manufactured whatever. Because
the commission say map two accounts.
Well, let me tell you something. The Integrity Commission is something else.
But I never buy this argument about 60 account. I don't buy it.
The Integrity Commission settled Mark Golden tell them that he has 2 accounts and they are quite satisfied with it.
Yeah, but the 60 account, all of a sudden come up. It don't make no sense because for JP now run with it, say it's just foolishness.
And that's exactly what I just said to you. I said to you, say you see any JLP, whatever.
No. It's a foolishness.
And I mean, I tell you, say take off,
Yeah, just like what they say, Mark Golden don't born in Jamaica.
Oh, Mark Golden don't born in Jamaica?
Well, honestly, I still don't buy it, honestly. Because I don't know proof him born in England. I don't have proof him born in England.
And just like how we have
and again, we don't have no, I never seen Jamaican birth certificate neither.
Right. So we
can't say him born in Jamaica or him born in England until see some evidence of where him born. I've not seen his Jamaican birth certificate. I don't see him in document. All I see him about a Jamaican passport. They get about 2 or 3 years ago. A Jamaican passport.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that Mark Golden need to tell us how him as a British citizen did end up with a British visa in a passport.
Well, him claim saying get citizenship by descent through his father.
No, but remember, you is a British citizen. How
you need a
on earth
you need a visa.
You get a visa. Yes, that is a question we need to answer by Mark.
Well, unless my Jamaican born then. Unless he's a Jamaican.
But if you're even Jamaican born and he's a British citizen,
you don't need a visa.
Right.
Something. And come to my mind when they have that thing with Mark Golden. And you say to me, I think about it seriously for a good way about schooling.
Look here.
Not one person can say, boy, Mark Golden was my classmate.
I'm a classmate. You don't tell me, say, Mark Golden born a Jamaica and go to school and go to campaign and stand to him and Mona Prep. And nobody from Mona Prep are campaign.
Neither principal, classmate or teacher, schoolmate.
Classmate, schoolmate. None of them can pipe on you and say, look here, remember you in a class. So then on there it is shown that Mark Golden is a privileged child where never seen in a class with nobody. They have one school for him and one class for him and one everything for him.
No, something wrong with that. Nobody can say, boy, if I'm Monas. Alright. Let's say Mark Golden born 1965, according to him. That means say him go camping between 78 to about 82.
Yes.
So nobody who was camping that time can say why they might go in the same class.
Not one soul, no principal, nobody. And you never see Mark Golden get up and say, all right then, campaign or whatever, and everybody will just do something to their school, and you never see him in a no shape or form.
No man, something wrong with that man. Alright, me go KC, me go Penwood Secondary School, 76 to 80. And me go KC 80 to 83. And me still link with my classmate from school days.
Well, you don't have no classmate at Jamaica. Not even one.
Me and classmate from KC talks. Alright. You're singing them Brian and Tony Gold?
Yes.
Brian and Tony Gold. Brian was Brian and KC classmate. He named Brian Thompson, like he named Thompson, named Brian Thompson. Me KC at third form together at KC. Me Brian Thompson at third form together from KC. Brian Thompson, Brian and Tony Gold.
Mayor Andrew Onis and Juliet Onis, past principals, past teachers, come out and glowingly talk about them.
But when they talk about Mark Golden from campaign, something wrong with that. Something wrong with that. All right.
On the TV, you don't say one teacher or
yeah, man.
All the people them dead.
All right, this girl, this athlete from Jamaica, Daniel Williams, when he heard the Olympic Games, the guy who coach her, Lennox Graham.
Yes.
Men both Casey together. When in a fourth farm, in a sixth farm. Lennox Graham. Men both last time say Mr. Boy, there's a man run together pan Casey dirt track. Men talk about the dirt days run pan Casey dirt track together back in the 80s. Lennox Graham. So we can remember my classmate from Casey and Penwood. Or my good friend now from Alan Buckley. Men go Pennock, made from track team Pennock. I Shaka Demos, no, we sing a DJ now, Shaka Demos.
Yes.
Me Shaka Demos will run Gibbs Relay for Pennock 1980. Me a Shaka Demos. Shaka Demos was a tracksman. Me run the relay at Gibson, me run the first leg, Shaka Demos run the third leg. Now Gibson Relay, me and Shaka Demos run track team together for Pennock in 1980 Gibson Relay. And then that school days you tell about. So you can say not one person can say why they're not going. No, man, something wrong with that.
Not even one person can remember. Neither principal or teacher. Nobody cannot remember. Say, look here, we know this man, Mark Golden from infant school to whatever. None.
When we got school,
and you know
when we got Penn school, half pint and junior reading, I'm a schoolmate. Half pint did when we in 8th grade. Half pint and junior reading in 10th grade. Half pint and junior read at Penn Secondary School. So then there were schoolmates. See, if you can't remember, and that's for one person can say why they're not going in the same class as schoolmate. Not one from camp. No, something wrong with that. Something wrong with that.
And all right, you claim say you grew up in Jamaica as young boy. Who are you used to ride bicycle together, play cricket together?
Yeah, kickball.
Yeah. Kickball together.
Yeah.
Ride bicycle together. Because you grew up here ascribing to you. So, not even that. All right, you can't remember all of your classmates, them dead from babies, from private, from basic school come right up, from Mona Prep to Campion. Every one of your classmates, them dead.
Make it worse now. Campion is a co-ed school.
Right?
So you can't find boy and girl. You can find man and woman called co-ed school. Case is a straight boy school. But Penn is a co-ed school.
And now, sudden and there, that means you never come out a road then. You never left your yard because you can't remember if you and nobody play together, ride bicycle together. You don't remember no sport there when nobody ever see you. Come here then. What is really happening?
You can remember your classmate from school days. You can know them. All right.
Of course it is.
Me remember well for them.
Of course, we see them more time. We hear up, we talk. Right? And you can't remember not even one. So that means you never play with nobody. Then you was a privileged child we hide in a house.
Me to go primary school, them St. Patrick Primary Schools. St. Patrick. And the school principal right now was my classmate.
No, so we can't get this up. We can't get this man government. We don't know nothing about him.
The principal of the school though was my classmate at St. Patrick Primary School, St. Patrick in the Waterhouse.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about him.
It was my classmate. And she's a principal of the school now.
Pathological liar.
No man, that's one person can say, boy, yes, man, the Mac going in the same class I can be. That's one person. Is that male or female? No man, something wrong with that.
And let me tell you, a lot of lies in tell, a whole heap of lies in tell.
Yeah,
because you remember all when get up and tell like about which party meeting, wife.
We talk about that today half year, but we not go there. We don't want to go to the wife part.
No, we don't want to get. Further.
Yeah, we don't want to go with the wife. So we don't want this man family life. So yeah.
Yes. Lie again. The man is just lie.
Remember that? Everybody knows that is lie. But everybody knows that lie. Everybody knows that is total lie. Turntable club and dance and that's a total lie.
Him not know nothing about going to no turntable club because he was this privileged white man where he no go nowhere.
Yeah, man, I say nobody from Campion can say, boy, I'm a classmate. Neither man nor woman. Neither male or female.
He never gone no Campion. He never gone no Campion. If he even if they even register him in a Campion, that privileged white man never sit in no class with no pit in a Campion.
No, sir, something wrong, man. Me can't look. No, I remember some of my KSK classmates from the 1980s.
And in Dombania.
Up to 2 days ago, I talked to three of my classmates from KC. Earl Brown, Ivor Clayton, and Marla and Michael Forbes. Three of my classmates from KC we talked about it. From KC. I remember because of the 80s.
Some dry lie when me see that the man they tell it, and never Andrew go there and tell it. When the manufactured civil society group them come down And then they would have ripped him in a two-in lie.
One if you go a campaign and say once some class, some school yearbook, I can't put my finding picture in there.
Find picture in there.
Some campaign school yearbook. You know, yearbook at school, you take a class picture of your school magazine, Because I want to say about what they mean, you know, from case in 98, you know. They have it with me now from class there. I'm saying, send me a copy of the picture. Because I have no picture of me there, KC.
The only place you could have found them the picture of the master in England.
No, man, they're champion, man. Most they're champion.
They're which champion? they're which champion? They ever tell me
the man same go champion college.
That joker, yeah, man. That joker.
All right. I want to know, all right. In born 1965, right?
Yeah.
Say 65, say him go big school in my tree. Say 65, so
yeah.
68 in go basic school, 68 to 71 in go basic school.
Yeah.
In go primary school 71 to 6 years, 71 to 77.
Yes.
Or 77 to like 77 to about 84. So it's also there a champion.
Let me ask you one question again. If you go to Mona Prep, Mona Prep stop at grade 6 now, right?
Yeah, man, like right, yeah. So me 6 years.
Right, and you do.
And the 6 year champion,
right.
Can go 6 farm.
And you and you in Bright.
He go 6 farm.
Pass from Mona Prep and he go champion.
I got 6 years a champion.
And he spent, jeez, no man, this a man not too lie, man. This a man that not spend not even 1 year in a camp.
The man go 6 farm.
Which part time go 6 farm?
English scholarship for go. It was most brilliant academically. He's a very bright man.
But, so that simply means if we look up that we're supposed to can't find it then.
I can't in college.
If we look it up, we're supposed to can't find it then.
Alright, I'm going to check out campaign and say, I want to see the yearbook with Matt Gold in between first farm. Because I'm going to go first farm between 1974 to about 82.
Look here, I can bet my last dollar. No go so.
Same, no go so.
No go so.
The man say go champion college. The man say go champion college.
Alright, so that means you graduate from champion. Tell me some of the batchmates where you and them graduate. If I go two of them, give it the name of two of them. You was a privileged child where your parents say you're too good for the company of black people. I don't know who you think you can afford.
Well,
your parents didn't say you above us.
Champion college and
your parents never allow you to mix with the children them a champion because you was a privileged white man. So now come here, boy, you want to come full. You're not going no champion. Show me 1 if I go 2 or 1 you graduate from champion. Show me, tell me.
So you graduate from champion about 83, 84.
And tell me where the graduation did keep. You're supposed to can remember that those are memories. The Prime Minister, if we ask him, he can tell me all of those.
But
tell me about the graduation ball where you go.
The very first fundraiser put on a secondary high school, and you put it on.
All right. Tell me about the graduation ball then where you go and who was your date. Tell me all of that because the Juliet Tones was Andrew's date at the graduation ball.
That time she was at that time she was in Woolman 6th farm because she leave
yeah.
Then she got 6th farm at Woolman's. She leave she leave St. Catherine at 5th farm, you know, on the 6th farm at Woolman's.
Yeah. Right. So then on there, all right, Carly said then him never have a graduation date then. Tell us if I even two and 1 you graduate together from campaign.
And who in your class who know in Jamaica? Someone who like that who Jamaica known. And we can tell you say me go Penrod school with Shaka most but Shaka is a well known recording artist. Me go and Junior Reader find Penrod. A case with Brian and Tony Gold, Indian Brian Thompson. Maybe the third farm together. Third farm like KC, Brian Thompson.
And let me tell you why I strongly believe saying no graduate from no campaign. The same time we are seeing sit down pan the something here and say he no have it. That alone make me know say that are the British citizenship.
Mm-hmm.
When he sit down pan it. Sit down, no, say him and go in and remember into this interview. When I tell you the interviewer say him have to join line, turn up in a line like anybody else. And the girl said to him, no, but I think because you he said, no, you have to go go through the same process like anybody. God Almighty can't somebody so dry and and you know within yourself say no go so you is a British citizen with a British thing in your book. And you tell me go interview.
I can find someone who know, but I know two persons go to Campion College. I will find somebody from Campion who know and see if I can get a link and ask if this man really and truly attend Campion College.
Very happy. Yeah, and I would come on your program and apologize. No, that come right back for you so and apologize. You think them over the whole place, they ball out and this and that. If them, they would have tried get one classmate or two for him and come on platform because they see there, they must say you know, go to school or whatever, see me or him, whatever. Not even that. No, man. You're fake as grass. Sorry.
All right, so I think on that note now, I think we have come to the end of today's show. But nice to have your company as usual. Wow, this is a very enlightening one because this camping thing is really serious because, I mean, you can go at Jamaica high school for 6 years. You can't have a classmate.
No, man, we need to all right.
Me okay for 3 years and you can't find classmate. Is it 6 years? Like, oh, man, something wrong.
All right, we're giving Mark Golden 72 hours. You're not showing us your birth certificate. You're not showing us your renunciation certificate. Show us or tell us about 2 classmates where you and them graduate from Campion. We're giving you 72 hours to tell us about 2 classmates where you and them graduate from Campion.
All right.
We don't know anything about you. We need to know something about you.
Nothing your school years. Nobody from Campion know you. No, man, something wrong with that, man. I want to leave Jamaica and nobody know you from school years.
Right. Your born in Jamaica. Your graduation batch of Wahit, out of what year you graduate now?
Make about 82, 83. Somewhere there, so.
All right, so graduate class of 82, 83. We must can remember 2, if I even 1. Do this and beat we, man. Do this and beat we, make we have to apologize.
Yeah.
Do, please.
Bring somebody from Campion somewhere. Yes, I'm a classmate and we go classmate from Campion.
Bring forth on your graduation. If I won from the graduation batch of 83, 84. No, sir, no, man. No, sir, you're a hybrid, man. You're in a shell. We need to know who you be, sir.
You can't want to Jamaica and see much now in a closet.
You can't want to lead. We are the only thing we know about you. You say, are you legalized ganja? When man, they drive and smoke and a meat accident. That's the only thing you post on the video where you legalize ganja and how you form the Integrity Commission, set you how you want it. For suit you. When you hide off all your account, them have money offshore, you know, fine, come up.
Wow. Well, this is one you need to find out one because I mean, if you want to become Jamaica Prime Minister, you can't know. Nobody know your schooling.
We don't know you.
Your schooling.
No, we need to know you. We need to know you. The only thing we know about you is that you get up and say you used to dance but go on turntable. And yeah man, and you go a Campion. We talk to one of your classmates now. We can tell we all.
Wait, with the Oxford Patois? With the Oxford Patois?
Yeah, with the Oxford Patois. Look up and yeah man with the Oxford Patois. That's the only thing we know about you. That's the only thing we know about you with your Oxford Patois. Yeah man. Yeah man.
Oxford Patois.
Yeah man with the Oxford Patois. and I don't know if nobody can talk to you and tell us, look, your brother, you try too hard.
Just talk English. Just stick with English. Don't nobody with the Patois.
Yes, man. Pick a side and stick to it, man. Who you be? We don't know who you be. You chat Oxford Patois. You are do all quality kind of stuff and try to fit in with us. And it just not happen. If you notice him even on the road and them a try hug him, it's like them a try hug him and afraid like. It's like them a try to hug him, but they timid. Them a wonder if, because him is this privilege.
Yeah.
Them a wonder
if him offend him or if I get offensive, yeah.
That is the time, see, where them not you rest your them rushing for Andrew and so no. Them a wonder if this privileged white man, if them they will get arrested or they will chain them up to hug him up.
Yes, all right. No, so that thanks for your company as usual.
Yeah, man, no problem, man. Yeah. This is my little safe space where we can reason out because to me, I don't understand every day me come here and expect to find another if I even a comrade to really come on so we can reason, but I guess I don't know.
No, the comrade that you not talk for them language, man. Not talk for them language.
No, but they need to come and speak to them side, no man, so at least, we can, come on, man, don't stop, hide and listen.
Yeah, come on and yeah.
When the videos them go, when the videos them drop and go, they comrades them under hit a quarrel, I don't know why.
They not come forward.
Alright, so.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. Bless up.